So it's very similar to that game. He played the Najdorf, and we don't see Aronian playing white in a Najdorf. Aronian isn't playing e4 all the time, and so he's not facing the Najdorf very often. And after bishop e2, which is very safe, very solid, very Karpov-like, Naka decided to play dragon because bishop e2 is sort of a passive move, and the reason the super GMs don't always play the dragon is they're afraid of the Yugoslav attack, which isn't going to happen now. So, always play bishop f1. Okay. And now, I thought Naka went a little crazy. In this position, he played h6, g5, which is, I mean, pushing all your pawns on the side of the board. It creates a lot of weaknesses. But the engine says it's fine. Never play f3. And here, I thought d5 was a mistake, as did Alejandro, and that white was getting a big advantage, and black should play more slowly. Probably with something like knight d7, unleashing the bishop and defending the c5 square. But he played d5 right away, which gives away c5, and Alejandro and I both thought white would play knight c5 here, and we liked white. And in fact, at a low depth, Stockfish does play knight c5 and says that white's better. Maybe if I leave the engine running for an hour, it's going to say knight c5 is nothing. So Alejandro and I, we were doing commentary now, as I said, Christian left, and we thought after knight c5, white was doing great. The engine line looks pretty good for white. Knight c5 takes, knight takes, pawn takes. That looks great for white. Okay, so he played takes, which is okay. Not the most incisive. And here, we also thought white would play knight c5. Although the engine plays queen c1, which I also like. It avoids queen trade, and it defends the b pawn. Yeah, I like that. And instead, he played c3, which is too slow. And Naka played b4, very aggressive, and they traded everything. And then some. Time to trade. And in this position, Alejandro and Christian were analyzing now, and I was back in the audience. And everything that they looked at gave white an advantage, like black was going to suffer. Then, like 30 minutes later, black was not suffering. Black had no trouble at all. These guys who were 27, 2800, they're really good at making the game a draw when they're slightly worse and there's one way to get to the draw. They're real good at that. And we just thought, we'll get some ending and white's going to push his pawn. And black's going to suffer. Material's going to be equal, but black's 4-3 on the king side is irrelevant. He played knight b4, which is the best move. Yeah, and we thought a4. This is what we thought. Yeah, we thought this is going to be annoying. Okay, he played here. a5, yeah. And Naka just played bishop c8 and said, you're never going to play a6, so I don't care about whatever is annoying. And the engine says white's better, which is what we thought, but it just makes random legal moves for white that do nothing. Huh. I guess if white can't play a6 ever, and white can't move his rook off of his a-pawn, because black will take it. Yeah, the engine just plays on the king side now, like h3, like what he did. Yeah, that pawn's just not dangerous. Yeah, this is just a dead draw. And then they did the repetition so they can draw. Yeah, I mean, position we thought white had a nice slight advantage. He just had nothing.